As you come into the building, be sure to double tap the screen. Give it a thumbs up. Got to talk about this particular video here. Wait for more people to come in the building before we get started. As you come into the building, get into the live chat so I know you're there, or also I'm not going to speak. I'll just close out the stream and do it later. I got no time to waste. All right? Okay, guys, so let's get down to business. A lot of black people are losing the race. So what they did is they complain all the time about white people, racism, all of these different issues. And one of the biggest excuses that I see is this thing called white supremacy. It is an excuse that black people make because they're losing the race. When you think about the term racist, racism, white supremacy, it's a race to see who's going to win as the dominant force. So if white people believe that they're white supremacists, why is the black man complaining? Because obviously the black man believed that he is God. The black man believed he is the first man on the earth. What if white people were complaining about that? What if white folk was complaining that you're not the original man? You'll be offended. You believe that as a black man, you're the original man, right? Okay, that's black supremacy. So when you use the excuse of white supremacy, it is because you're losing the race. You're not happy with the fact that white folk in your mind, this is in your mind, not in my mind, they not outdoing me. They outdoing you. That's why you complain. See, I'm not a racist. I believe in all people. I believe in respecting all people. Everybody may not feel the same way about me, but I don't really care. What I try to address is the hatred that black people have for white people. Okay, there are white racists out here, I get it. At the same time, why as a black man do you complain about white supremacy all day? It's because you're losing something. You're losing the race. You don't like the fact that everybody else is winning except you. So to feel better about yourself, you gotta complain all day rather than putting in the work. And it's amazing that people don't understand this. Why are you asking a dumbass question? Like, this isn't making no sense. Why are you asking a question if we're live? You can't see that we're live? You know, when I do pre-recorded videos, people think we're live. When I'm live, people think I'm not live. People can't read. It says live. Live. We're live. And I don't care who get mad. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to kiss nobody's behind. I'm here to talk real talk. If you're an adult, be an adult, use your brain. And I don't have to check nobody. Now, let's get back to the topic. And please don't tell me what I can or can't do or you're gonna be blocked. right? I don't got time for emotional stuff, right? Once you start that emotional stuff, I'm gonna pack you up and get you up on out of here, right? So if you keep complaining in my live chat, I'm going to block you. You don't have to view the channel. You asked a dumb question. I'm checking you. That's what I do. I check people. When they get out of pocket, when they do something dumb, I check them. If you have an issue with that, leave. An adult would say, okay, my bad, my apologies, and they respect what I do. Simple as that. If you can't respect it, then cool. Let me see. This person said sensitive as F. Okay, let me help you out real quick. Okay, you out of here. All right. Now, I don't have no time to play no games with adults. If you're an adult, you're gonna show me respect, or I'm gonna pack your ass up and get you on out of here. Just that simple. If you're a teenager, a dumbass kid, you don't even supposed to be here, because I don't got no time to talk to you. All right, you're a kid. Now, we focusing on a real issue here, and the issue is, why is it that black people keep complaining about other races and groups of people? It's an excuse because they're losing in a race. That's what this is about. They're losing, so they're complaining rather than getting in the race and winning. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing your job, if you're doing your part, you don't got no reason to be complaining. So it's really a myth. Anytime you see anybody talking about white supremacy, it's a myth. It's a joke. Go get some sleep. Let me put you on the block list, right? If you're gonna come in here, right, acting like a child, right, an immature brat, don't even waste your time commenting, because I'm just gonna put you on the block list. It's like, there's so many stupid people on social media that just come to videos and just post dumb shit. And I'm like, are these bots that just come online and just start posting dumb stuff? Like, is people in the world that stupid? Like, when people having a conversation, imagine this, guys. Imagine going to school, you're in college, you're trying to study and listen to the professor, and you have a dumbass next to you cracking jokes. Why are you even here? Why did your parents pay for you to be in college for if you're a dumbass? I don't get it. It's weird. So now, let me get back to the point. Why is it that in the black community, especially on social media, you have so many influencers, right? They keep complaining about the white man. Oh, we're being oppressed. I'm tired of that nonsense. Ain't nobody oppressing me, and ain't nobody outdoing me. I work, I provide, I do what I gotta do. But for some reason in the black community, they're so obsessed with white people all day. They acting like, as a black man, you can't do nothing. Like, as a black man, you're inferior, like you gotta kiss somebody's ass or something. I don't gotta do that. All I do is put in the work. So why is it that we keep complaining, making these excuses? It's because you're losing the race. You're losing the race. So you're making an excuse to try to make the other groups slow down so you could catch up. And your biggest excuse is, we were in slavery. We were on plantations. No, you weren't. Not you. You free. You're able to go drive around your car. You're able to go to work. You're able to bank. You're able to do all these different things in America, and you still complaining. You have all the opportunities that anybody else can have. You have, but you won't use them. All you do is complain about white people like they got it all together. They struggle just like everybody else. I don't know where we get this mindset from that if someone is white, they don't struggle. Like they don't got bills to pay. Like they don't have to budget. Like they could afford everything they want. No, they can't. No, they can't. I see this in the supermarkets when people shop for food. I don't see them buying groceries. I don't see them buying no shopping carts full of groceries. I just don't see that. I see them picking up little items here and there. Everybody struggle. But in the black community, they suffer from this inferior complex, this mediocre, I'm being oppressed mentality. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing black men talking about white supremacy. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody, what are you doing? Why don't you go get a job and work? Why are you always complaining? You see these guys on social media, they're always talking about white supremacy, but they're not doing anything to solve the problems in the community. You got drugs, you got violence in the black community every day. No black man is solving these problems. Nobody's solving these problems. You know? It's absolutely crazy. You know? Let me see, who's this? I'm not even wasting my time with the live chat. It's a lot of I was about to say retarded. A lot of stupid people in the building that just don't understand basic truth. I'm spitting some real truth here, and you got dumbasses in here being class clowns. I don't get it. What's the problem? What was so bad about what I said? You mad? Maybe you're black. That's why you're upset. Because you keep making excuses, complaining about stuff when you could change your own life. Who's oppressing you as a black man? Who's oppressing you? What's holding you down? Ain't nobody holding me down. I come outside, I do what the fuck I want to do. Nobody's holding me down. Nobody's oppressing me. I'm trying to figure out who's oppressing you. I'm really trying to figure out who's this slave master that you keep complaining about every day. Who's holding black people down? Who's holding you down? Ain't nobody holding you down. You making excuses. You making excuses because you can't run this relay race. You're making excuses. And you mad at me because I'm already at the finish line. That's why you mad at me. I'm not sitting crying on the sidelines talking about, please slow down, you're ahead of me, you know, you put me in slavery, you know, we've been here suffering for 400 years, and, you know, you have such a head start. Keep making excuses. Keep making excuses, man. To the black women that are viewing, do you feel proud standing next to a black man that's complaining all damn day about the white man holding him back? He's supposed to be leading you. He's supposed to be a man. And he's sitting there complaining to you. You're his woman. And he's complaining to you that the white man is holding him down. And you supposed to be his woman. How that sound? I mean, just look at the black males in the comments calling me Uncle Ruckers. Those are those weak men, spineless. They take no action. They don't work. They don't do anything. They hate white people because they want to be them. That's why. Listen. Watch this, guys. I use this example all the time in my videos. Pay attention to this. You got groups of men that sit online all day bashing women, primarily black men, bashing women all day, calling black women HOEs, 304s, all this junk, saying they ain't ish, right? They stay on these red pill platforms bashing women all day. But watch the irony of this. If these men had themselves a fine, sexy woman that gave them the time of day, got in their life, gave them some play, come over to the crib, cook, clean, give them some head, whatever the case is, you think that ninja would be on social media bashing women? You think that man would be online complaining about how black women ain't ish if he got himself a fine woman? No, he won't be. You know why? Because he got what he desire. So while all the other men are online complaining, he's living a good life because he got a woman. So when you see black men on social media complaining about the white man all day and how they're being oppressed all day, and you have some black men that are not doing that, it's because those black men are living their life because they got what they need. While these other ninjas are complaining all damn day because they're mad, because they just don't got it. That's all. Do you see white people online complaining? You know, the black man, he's just a black supremacist. He's oppressing me. I'm just experiencing all this black racism. You don't see them doing that. You see them going and work and provide for their families. But it's like as men, as black men, we sit on social media all day looking like assholes. We look stupid, guys. I'm just being honest with you. You can hate me all you want. You can call me 1,000 names. Doesn't matter to me. Your life is effed up, not mine. I'm trying to help bring you up. That's the problem with you ninjas. When you have a black man trying to bring your ass up, you complain about him. And that's why a lot of black folk that get to a certain level in life, they just say, F you, stay there and die, because you don't want to help yourself. You want to complain all day. I don't got time for that. I cannot stand a person that complain all damn day when they got all the resources in today's time to improve their circumstances. I don't get it. And when you see these ninjas on social media complaining about the white man all day, they always saying, hey man, we need more contributors on that Cash App. Make sure you hit that Cash App, y'all. We need 5 more contributors on that Cash App. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Red, complaining all damn day about the white man. But you looking for the black man to send you a Cash App. It's pathetic, bro. Like, serious. You talking about, bro, read the comments. Put a super chat and stop being a broke ass. That's what super chats are for. You want me to read the comments? Post a super chat. I'm not reading through 1,000 damn comments on a cell phone. Are you crazy? You bugging, bro. Stop being cheap and post a super chat and not read your damn comments. What the hell is wrong with you? You bugging. There's 1 billion comments coming into the live chat. I'm supposed to read all them damn comments? I'll never be able to get through my show. Reading all them comments. Post a super chat and stop being a broke ass. Talking all that crap, but you ain't posting no super chats? Nah, post a super chat, I'll read your comment. Just that simple. If you don't need my help, get the fuck off the page. Matter of fact, let me help you out. You're out of here. Blocked. It's always the black man saying he don't need nobody help, but yet it be your ass that be on welfare. And the taxpayers are paying your damn salary in terms of your livelihood. You know? Your woman is on welfare and Section 8. And you here telling me you don't need my help, but you need the government help? You bugging, bro. Let me see. I can't even see the name. I'm not sure if that's the G or OHAZ. Shout out to you for the $20 support. It says, yes, brother, read them their rights and stop complaining and being complacent. That's the thing that I just don't get, guys. It's like the black man want to sit around all damn day complaining about things he could change. You know, the white man is oppressing me. No, he's not. He's not. You're your own oppressor. You oppressing your damn self. That's what's really going on. You're oppressing yourself. And it's crazy, fam. Absolutely crazy how these guys literally wake up every day. They have opportunities, the resources, everything is available for them to empower themselves and their families, but all they do is complain about the white man all day. And I'm tired of it. You're making excuses. You're the only group that complain all day about being oppressed when you never been on a plantation. They're oppressing me. I think that these social media guys use this method to make money. They complain that they're being oppressed, but they're not being oppressed. It's a money-making scheme. What they do is they say this because they know other weak asses are gonna believe this bull crap, and they're gonna flock to their channels to listen to that garbage. That's what they're doing. You know? And make sure you double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. We cooking in here, you know? And if you a hater and you post any bull crap, you just getting blocked. You know what I mean? We don't have no time for none of this disrespect, you know, all these damn games. You know what I mean? I don't tolerate no disrespect, man. You saying, don't tell me what to do? Who told you what to do? Do what the hell you want to do. All I'm saying is if you a ninja complaining about white people oppressing you all day, you're a loser. I'm just being honest with you. You're a loser. Do you see Money Mayweather online talking about the white man? The white man is oppressing me. You don't see him doing that. You don't see him complaining about that. You don't see him online saying, oh, the white man is oppressing me. The white man is bringing me down. You don't see that. He's busy working. And while he's working, he's making money. While you on welfare, your girl is collecting that WIC and to take care of them damn kids, and y'all not even married. Hypocrite, you're complaining about black people. I think you need to go back to college or high school because I'm pretty sure you ain't graduate. First of all, a hypocrite is not a person that complain about black people. A hypocrite is defined as a person who profess certain beliefs that they preach, but they don't hold those beliefs. In other words, if I teach that it's wrong to go to the strip club, and I teach this in the pulpit in a church, and then you find me at the strip club, I would be a hypocrite because why? I teach you that it's wrong to go to the strip club. So how am I a hypocrite for talking about the evil and the crazy things that black people do and complain about? You sound stupid. You need to be educated. And this is the problem with our people. They're just not educated at all. And they complain about stuff because they're living in slave times still. It's 2025. You still think like a slave. It's 2025 and you still on a plantation. Put a 1 in the chat if you still on a plantation. I just want to know. Put a 1 in the chat if you still on a plantation. I just want to know if you are. I want to know how many of you are still on plantations. Because this will show you how dumb people are in today's day. Now, to all the other ethnic groups out there, whether you're white, Asian, or whatever the case is, you see the people posting 1s? Those are so-called black folk. They still believe they're on a plantation still in 2025. And you wondering why I got to do content like this to wake them up. This is crazy. I'm a racist. How am I a racist for teaching black people to stop being inferior? That's a racist? It's like these terms be getting thrown around all day long. If black folk are complaining about white supremacy, it's an excuse. It's an excuse because they're not winning in a race. If you feel that white folk want to be in power and control everything, why you as a black man, as a black woman, don't go out there and build your own nation, do your own thing, and stop complaining? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you complaining about something? It's because you know you're not happy with your life. You're making excuses for your own failure. Think about this, guys. The black man has failed his woman and his children in America right now. And when we talk about these issues, they get mad at me. Is the black man cleaning up the drug problem in the black community? No. He's not cleaning it up. Who's solving the problems in the black community with drugs? Who's solving it? Who's ridding the community of gang violence? Nobody in the black community. They don't care. Black folk is more mad with me for speaking the truth than the drug dealers and the gang members in their own community. You're mad with me. And you know what's so crazy? When I do content like this, they tell me, oh, you're trying to fit in with white people. I'm not trying to fit in with nobody. I'm not trying to fit in with no group. I'm just an American speaking to the black man, trying to make him know he needs to stop complaining about being oppressed by somebody. Nobody's oppressing you. You know? You got people in the chat saying, I'm not American. I'm more American than you. Did your father serve in the US military? No, my father did. And he's an American. And I'm an American. And your father's a loser. Matter of fact, you don't even know your father. You know why? Because your mama was in them streets. Right? How many brothers and sisters you got from different daddies? Ooh, that hurt, right? I know. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. So before you talk about who's not American, I'm more American than you. And I support Charlie Kirk too. And the black community celebrated his death. Y'all celebrated that man's death, calling him a white supremacist. All of that is out of hate because you're mad with your own life. And then when I speak this truth, you complain with me like something wrong with me. Doesn't make no sense. You said, may you get the same. If you're speaking death, may your whole family get the same. Your mama, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, everybody else. When you speak evil over a man, you curse your own family. Let's see what we got. Yeah, if you got questions, post a super chat, because I'm not reading nobody's questions that's regular. You want somebody to respond to your comments, you post a super chat. What we're talking about here is a very serious topic. And what's so crazy about it is the majority of you that's coming in the stream, you're not even paying attention to what we're talking about. You're busy throwing insults, attacking, doing a bunch of goofy stuff. Things you would never do in my face. See, if you were in my face, you would never do that. So it's easy to do that online. It's okay. You could do all of that stuff online. In the real world, you would never do that. Trust me, you would never do that. So now, let me get back to the topic. We're talking about how in the black community, black men love to complain about white people oppressing them, and how all this talk about white supremacy, the white man's holding me down, you know, they're just keeping us down and all this other junk. That stuff is an excuse, because the truth is the black man just don't want to work. He don't want to work. He's lazy. And if he spent more time working and less time complaining, we'll get some results done in the black community. Why the black man isn't getting all the gang members out the community? Why there are so many gang members in the black community and black men ain't doing a damn thing about it? Why is it as a black woman, you gotta live in fear, coming home from work, concerned about who's gonna rob you in your own community? Why is it that as a black man, you can't even park your car in the black community without somebody hating you? Think about that. Shout out to Jason, I believe the name is. Jason, shout out to you for the $4.99. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Somebody said because of white supremacy. See, this is what I'm saying. You guys be making these excuses. You make yourself look bad, man. Because what you're doing is you're giving white people all this power over you. Anytime you talk about white supremacy and you're uplifting that, you are telling the white man, you are my boss. You are the man. You are ahead of me. That's what you're saying. You're saying you're a loser. It's crazy, man. But I don't understand why y'all keep doing that. It's 2025. What could the white man do that you can't do? You can get a house just like the white man. You can get a car just like the white man. You can bank like the white man. You can open a business just like the white man. You can do whatever you want. You can travel. You can do what you want to do, black man. Why are you complaining? To the ladies that are viewing, the black ladies, right? If you're a white woman, you could just sit by and listen. To the black ladies, do you feel proud of a black man that you see complaining all day about white supremacy and the white man is oppressing me and all that bull crap? Are you proud of that as a black woman? Shout out to Samuel for the $2 support. Shout out to Christopher for the 5. Says, what's ironic is that America is the least racist country on the planet. That's actually true. You go to other countries, bruh. Here's the thing. If you black and you go to another country, you will know what racism is about. They will treat you like garbage, and your women will get violated. You're actually more safer in America than any parts of the world. You're more safe in America, whether you're white, black, Asian, doesn't matter what your nationality is. You're more safe in America than anywhere else in the world. Jonas says, sounds like you're white. I tell you, bro, it's like when you're a black man and you have sense, they always say you sound like you're white. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all always resort to do that? It's like when you say that as a black person, what you're saying is that white people are above you. That's what you say every time you say that. Anytime you have an intelligent black man speaking and you say, oh, you sound white, you sound intelligent, it's like what you're saying is the white man is up here and you're down here. That's what you're saying every time. You're putting yourself down. You know? It's crazy. Let me see what else we got. You beg for super chats to pay bills. You go to your job to pay bills. Right? Beg? Who's begging? This is YouTube. They have a super chat button. YouTube put a super chat button there for you to super chat. But you're telling me I'm begging? No. If you want me to read your comments, post a super chat. Just that simple. Let me see. Shout out to Dalane. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, but shout out to you. It says the truth is uncomfortable. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Appreciate the support. Let's see. Shout out to Albert. It says, is breaking from the GOP demo monopoly a start? I don't understand what you're saying. You're speaking another language. Somebody said, what's this person saying? That's why you can't really read these comments, man. Do you know how much hate is in the live chat right now? It's like America is just full of hate, bro. This is like a very hateful world, bro. That's why I stay away from human beings, bro. It's like the closest I get to humans is on social media. And in the real world, I don't even want to be around them, to be honest. Shout out to Vibe for the 10. Says, at K, the opposite. This one's is your name. I don't even know how I could start a poll with this phone. I know how to do it on my computer. but I don't know how to do it on the phone. I would have started a poll so that I can ask a question, see what people got to say. Shout out to Fat Cuddy Panda for the $10 support. Says, people keep using excuses to feel victimized because they don't like being uncomfortable discussing the facts. Koreans had slaves longer than us, and you don't hear them complaining. And that's the thing. You got immigrants that come to the United States from other countries, and they're able to be successful and start businesses here, yet you got black people complaining all damn day. That stuff is pathetic, man. Shout out to Cosmic for the $1.99. Says, trust me, it's just kids hating. Trolls, basically. I wish YouTube just banned all of these kids from social media, because they shouldn't even be on social media, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Or create a separate whole YouTube, a separate social media, a separate Instagram that is specifically for kids. That way they can stay off these platforms, because they interrupt a lot of the stuff that we do here. I think I got everybody's super chat, right? I like what Fat Cuddy Panda said. People keep using excuses to feel victimized. That is what the black community do all the time. They keep using excuses to feel victimized. They don't like being uncomfortable. They don't like being uncomfortable discussing the facts. Koreans had slaves longer than us, and you don't hear them complaining. That's a serious comment right there, man. Serious comment. Because I see this happening every day on social media, where blacks are always complaining about white people oppressing them, white supremacy, who's a racist. And I'm tired of hearing that garbage. When are black men gonna go out there and just get a damn job and work and provide for their families and just shut the F up? Just shut up and win and stop complaining. So when I see this, they're making excuses because they're losing the race. Will Hudson, shout out to you for the 5. You said, no one is better than anyone else in life. We are only better than the person we was if we choose to do better. I agree and disagree. I agree in the sense of, you know, we're all human. You know, we're in this world. We all go through the same similar struggles in different ways. At the same time, there is a such thing as somebody being better than you. There is such thing as that. We don't like to admit it, but there are people that are living better than you. They're healthier than you. They have a better family than you. They got better opportunities than you because they went out there and did the work, or they come from a situation that gives them those opportunities. It is true, you know? But here's the one thing we all have to do. We all start from the bottom. We all had to start from the bottom. If you started from the bottom in a company and you got promoted to the manager, supervisor, whatever the case is, all the other workers that are under your, you gotta manage them. They're not in a better position than you. You are. You're the manager. You're the supervisor. You're in charge, right? But you had to work to get there. They could get there too. Notice that. They could get there too, but it's gonna take work. It took you a couple of years to get there. But you're in a better position and you're making more money. So my point is, you can be better, but we all have opportunity to get there. Shout out to Cosmic, says, don't forget about Russian bots. Okay, I'm not gonna say the other word because this is YouTube. I don't want no issues with YouTube, but you're allowed to voice your opinion. There's bots all over the place. That's what I don't understand, because it'd be too many trolls. Notice somebody pocket watching me. Somebody said, dude is banking in them dollars. Hey, I'm an influencer on social media. You're not. You're just pocket watching me. See, this is the thing about the black community. You don't see nobody else doing stuff like that but us. And it doesn't make any sense. It's like, what is so funny about people supporting my work? You don't like seeing that? You mad? Come on now. It's crazy. It's crazy how you could be a black man, people support you, and people are mad. All right, let me see. Shout out to Vibe for the 2. Says, at CM, your account is fake. I guess he took shots at you. Um, at Kalian, I'm not sure if I pronounced the name right. My bad if I didn't. But shout out to you for the 10. Says, we are all God's light in human bodies. One love, brother. Hey, I appreciate the support. I wish more people actually thought like you. We would have less hate in the world. You know, a lot of people don't want to even come together in any sort of way. It's like when you speak truth, they attack you. I choose life. That's a good username. $1.99 says, our battle is not with flesh and blood. That's why I be battling a lot of demons on social media. You know, they be attacking me all day. I'm accustomed to the attacks though. You know, let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. So let's get back to the topic, guys. Shout out to those that supported the show. I appreciate you. One thing you have to understand about me, when I speak bold and straightforward. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not here to play any games. People get offended when I speak because they never really encountered anybody that actually spoke the truth. Like, for example, in the beginning of the show, somebody asked a question, are we live? I think that's a dumb question because we're live. It's like, why ask a question, are we live, when we're live? So I basically checked the person. They got an attitude. They probably left. They don't want to watch my platform no more. I don't care. You know, at the end of the day, you're hurt because you choose to be hurt. All I'm saying is respect the page. If I check you and I say, yo, it's a dumb question, it's stupid, don't get mad at me. You're an adult. You're supposed to know we're live, you know? But people get mad instantly. In America, people got thin skins. So it's like they get mad at everything. Let's see. Shout out to Dr. I'm not going to repeat the rest of your name, but shout out to you for the 5. You got the ghetto, whatever. Ghetto, what? Ghetto cultist. Mad. That's how you know you're doing the right thing, bro. Mad respect. Shout out to you, man, for the support. If all the people that was hating on me and insulting me was posting super chats doing this, I would be a millionaire instantly, because all they're posting is insults. And I'm like, why are you posting all these insults? First of all, you're not making no money posting insults. You're literally not making no money. You're not even getting paid to hate. Sometimes I be believing that somebody probably put like paid for a service that anytime I go live, just have people coming in there hating, thinking that's gonna mess up the show or something. It's not messing up anything, you know? So let me see. Cosmic says they need to ban 12-year-olds on YouTube. They need to ban everybody down. Everybody 12 and I think probably even, I'm not sure how it should be, because, you know, it's just a mature level, man. I guess anybody probably under 16, they should be automatically blocked, but I don't know. It's really difficult to do because they could get around the system. Aiden, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Shout out to you for the $4.99. Says we fight for equal opportunity, not equality of outcome. Yeah? I'm just trying to get these black men to stop thinking like weak men, because I don't hear white people or white men complaining on social media about black supremacy. I just don't see them doing that. I do not see white men on YouTube crying with tissue, going, the black man, he's just oppressing us. I don't see it. And it's really annoying, because I think that as a man of color, we should be working and showing other ethnic groups that we can work just as hard, if not more. Because when I see Asians come to the United States from their country, from a horrible situation, and they could come to America and become successful, I'm like, how'd he do it? And yet the black man complaining all day. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Shout out to I'm scared but won't I guess I'm not sure. Oh, hesitate. I see the rest of it. It was like it cut off part of your username. Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. $300 support, fam. Wow. Says my brother in Christ. Big respect. One love. Hey, shout out to you, man. I would take a screenshot. Next time when I do another live and I'm in the studio upstairs, I'm gonna definitely shout you out again. That's love right there, man. That's definitely making the haters upset. They mad as hell right now. They mad as hell. They're pissed. And the so-called haters that are in the chat cursing me out and disrespecting, they're looking at your super chat and they're grieved because they're saying to themselves, why would anybody support this guy? Because they believe in what I'm talking about. I'm tired of hearing our black brothers talking about the white man is oppressing them all day when we can win. We can go out here and win. We can go out here and do things and grow. And like right now, I'm literally working on the yard outside, guys. Like literally. I'm outside right now. I got my tools. I got everything. I'm literally working on the yard. I said, hey, you know what? Let me go do a live real quick because I didn't do no shows throughout the whole day. Let me come on and put some work in. And I'm still working on the yard, you know? Good job, bro. You spitting straight facts. Appreciate it. Can't even spell. What? Bro can't even spell already. Talking about. Listen, man. Nobody got time for all of that spelling stuff. This is social media. I think we all know what we're talking about. We're not taking an exam and whatnot. You said, I have a real job. Why don't you get one? Guys, you see this guy? He said he has a real job. I guarantee you, with your real job that you have, that you think is a real job. I don't know why people always say that in my comments, that you have a real job. Why don't you go get one? Do you know how much money social media influencers make? They determine what they make. You know what you could do? Come outside, right? Come outside and get on the front yard and do some work like me. You ain't doing that. You ain't gonna come outside and do no work like a man. You ain't gonna do that. You talking about a real job as if though what I'm doing is not a real job. So how the hell am I able to afford my life? Style. How? By just sitting home not doing nothing? See, it's haters like that that make the world bad. Why are you comparing what you do with what I do? Stop it. If you make whatever job, whatever you got, just do you. Why are you trying to compete with me? Why are you trying to compete with me? When you should be building up your family. That's the problem. That's how I know you're jealous of white people. That's why you're always talking about white supremacy. Because you feel they're outdoing you in the race. You know? Like he's mad with me. He's telling me, oh, you need to go get a real job. If having a real job mean getting up every damn day, busting your ass, and complaining all day about your supervisor, I don't want that. Why would I want that? I want something better than that. I'm sorry. I want something better than that. I don't want something where I'm complaining all day and I'm miserable. Because people think that that's success. Getting up in the morning, complaining about where they work, complaining about their job, complaining all day about their bills, complaining about not being able to afford nothing. And you want me to go get the same thing like you? No. They mad about the super chat. That's why I said they're mad about all those super chats that came in, especially the brother, I'm scared but won't hesitate. They mad at that right there. They still grieved over that $300 super chat. Obviously, that brother is winning. He's winning. Now, remember that dude that came in my live the other day that said he got 50 acres of land? He only gave a $1.99 super chat, but he got 50 acres of land. Come on, man, stop the cat. How the hell you got 50 acres of land and you broke? And you giving $1.99? Bro, if I got 50 acres of land, I must be a millionaire. I gotta be a millionaire. So I'm gonna boss up in the super chat. You bugging, bro. And I'm not saying everybody gotta be throwing $300 super chats. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. But all support is welcome. You know what I mean? Shout out to Danielle for the super chat. Says, thank you for speaking the truth about the culture. Facts. Much respect, Ringo. I'm just glad that a lot of you actually see where I'm coming from, because they're hating on me because I'm telling the obvious truth. I am tired of hearing black men complaining that we're being oppressed and that, white zaddy is oppressing us. Listen, he's busy watching you. There's other groups of people that are watching your life. They're watching the things you do, and they're seeing themselves like, how the hell is he doing that? How the heck is he able to do that? And I can't do it. But yet you online complaining to these people on how we're being oppressed all day. I think the worst thing you can do as a black man and black woman is listen to channels, social media platforms that are constantly feeding you that you're being oppressed, that you're being discriminated against. You hearing that garbage all day is gonna keep you broke. It's gonna keep you busted and disgusted. It's gonna keep you at the bottom. I don't wanna hear none of that garbage. You know? Doesn't make any sense, man. People complain about everything. See, here's the thing. In their mind, if I'm black, I'm supposed to be in the ghetto. That's their mentality with a lot of black folk. You're supposed to be in the ghetto. That's where you're supposed to be. If they see you in a different area, they're like, he must have sold out. That's another thing they do to me on social media. Right now, they're literally going around telling everybody that I sold out to the white man. Sold out? What the hell are you talking about sold out? What? Really? How? By empowering my family, doing better, making better decisions, not being in a gang, not going to prison. I never been arrested. I never had handcuffs on me. Never been arrested, no criminal lifestyle, none of that. So what's the difference between me and you? You like criminality? I don't. I choose to be a civilized human being. And I try to teach other men to do the same. They don't want to do it. They want to be criminals. If you're a black woman, do you feel proud of black men in 2025? Be honest with yourself. Do you really feel proud with the condition of black men? Do you feel they're working hard enough to achieve greatness? Or do you feel that there's some work to be done? Like they need to really put on their boots and really get serious as men? Because people think I'm putting down black people by saying this stuff. I'm a black man. I see the conditions of black men. They complain too damn much, and I'm tired of hearing it. You know? I'm tired of it. Says, no, I don't think they are trying. And that's the truth. They're not. They complain. I see grown-ass men on social media all day complaining about white men. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing in your community? Because you feeding these black men and women that we're being oppressed, that we're being put down, that somehow there's a systematic racism and we don't stand a chance. If you keep listening to that poison, you're never going to be successful. You're never going to be successful listening to that garbage. You know? Charlie didn't complain. He tried to educate and question the conditional state of the black community with black men. His main focus was on black men, you know, and he didn't do that all the time. He did that with all ethnic groups. But because he's white and he talked about these things, black people looked at him as a racist when he was not a racist. He was trying to help. First of all, that man had a summit for black youth. He had 400 black youth that attended a summit for black young men so they could be around entrepreneurs, businessmen, all different types of industry personnel, including the president, so they could see a different side of life. If he was a racist, he would never do that. If he was a racist, he would have never did that. Let me see that comment. That's a good comment. It's a mindset. You have to want it. There you go. It's a mindset. You have to want it. And that's the problem. A lot of black men and women don't have the mindset of success. They have a mindset of mediocrity, a mindset of failure, a mindset of doom and gloom, of I'm being oppressed, I'm a victim, I'm being systematically oppressed. If you think like that, you're a slave. I don't look at no other group of people as if though, oh, that person is better than me and I'm at the damn bottom. What? No, you gotta be kidding. I wasn't raised to think like that. I was raised to win. I was raised to understand that I have the potential to do whatever I want. I can accomplish anything I want. Anything I put my mind to, I can do. Anything. You know? And that's the truth. He said my hair is fake. Wow. It's like nothing could be real. Those super chats is real. Is those super chats fake? Shout out to I'm scared, but won't hesitate for another super chat. $200 support. Wow. He said to all the haters, just stop. Let's love each other. Let's boogie. No need to harm when we can help one another. Big up. Hey, bro. Definitely, I'm going to shout you out in my next stream, bro. Major support for the platform. For real, for real. They mad now. You said what? Only read comments that agree with? Why don't you super chat? I'm reading your comment right now. You said I only read comments that agree with me. That's a lie. I read everybody's comments. But I'm telling you to super chat if you want me to read your comments. Stop being cheap. It's like you can't afford to hit the super chat? What's the matter? You want me to read your comments or you don't want me to read them? I just read your comment for free. You said only read comments that agree with you. That's a lie. I read comments that disagree with me. There's people that super chat me and insult me at the same time. I cannot read 1,000 comments. Look how many people post in comments. I can't read all those comments. There's no way. I would never get through the show. You know? Shout out to JMP for the support. Says, Irish people experience slavery in the same way as black people. Well, I can't speak for Irish people because I don't know exactly what they've been through. All I know is that the transatlantic slave trade was the worst form of slavery in the world because it lasted 400 plus years and it was diabolical. And I don't think anyone's, like any atrocities that was done to any group of people was as bad as the transatlantic slave trade. I don't think nothing outdid that. Respectfully to all those that endured, whatever tragedies their people endured. But I appreciate you sponsoring the show. Did I? Okay, I did. Yeah, so if you want me to read your comment, super chat, and I'll read your comment, right? Just be respectful and be an adult. We're talking about the topic of black people making an excuse because they're losing the race. And they say stuff about white folk is oppressing them, racism, white supremacy, all this other junk. And they say these things because they're losing the race. You know? I'm out in a community where there's white people. I don't feel nobody's outdoing me at all. I don't look at nobody with any sort of inferior complex. I do not feel that. I can do anything I want to do, you know? So I don't know why black men are complaining all day when we have the same opportunities like everybody else to win. How about stop talking about black people? How about stop watching me? You sound like a dumbass. You're telling me to stop talking about black people. That's the problem. This is why you folks can't win. Because you don't want to be educated. You want everybody else to give you handouts. You want reparations. You want the white man to come bail you out of your whole damn life, but you don't want nobody to tell you nothing about yourself? That's crazy. You live in a damn dream world where you want everything for free. You don't want to work. You don't want to provide for your kids. But when you're struggling, you keep talking about, oh, you're being oppressed because you want somebody to fix your problems. It's like you don't like hearing about yourself. That's the problem. Listen, to all the black women, you should be embarrassed by these black men that keep coming to my chat talking crap. You should be embarrassed by these men because they're losers. They don't want to win. They just don't want to win. Imagine being around these kind of guys all day that complain. Oh, stop talking about black people. I'm black. I'm supposed to talk about black people. That's my job. My job is to hold you accountable. I talk about all groups of people, but this video is about you. Stop complaining. Stop complaining about the white man. He's not even thinking about you. For some reason, a lot of black folk wake up every day thinking that the white man is thinking about them all day. They're not thinking about you. They got their own problems. You don't talk with black men. I don't talk with nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to white men. I don't talk to black men. I don't talk to nobody. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. For some reason, you have this mindset that, like, I just have a bunch of white friends. I don't talk to nobody. I don't got no friends, and I don't want no friends. I don't understand you folks, bro. Like, I'm trying to educate these people so they could come up higher. Y'all keep thinking that, like, all my friends must be white or something. I don't have no friends, and I don't want none. You have to understand. There's a reason why. I don't want no friends. Having friends creates drama. Having a lot of people around you, and when I say friends, I'm not talking about associates, people that you interact with. I gotta interact with people, right? I'm talking about having people too close in your life. I don't want that. When you have that, that's how you have trouble and drama. When you have too much people in your life, drama's gonna start. You're gonna have people that's gonna be jealous of you, talking about you negative. They're gonna be attacking you. That's what's gonna happen, man. Look at somebody else in the live chat. They said, what is that username? OK807 says, super chat hustler, hustling. I'm a super chat hustler. Fam, the people that super chat my platform are people that make their own choices. I don't have a gun to nobody's head. You're just jealous. Let's just think about this. The amount of people that supported me in this live chat is more than your paycheck. Ooh. You mad, right? You mad that within, how long I've been on? I've been on about an hour. This video made more money and got more support in 1 hour than you make on your job in 1 hour. But you mad at me? What are you mad at me for? I'm just doing my job. People believe in my message. They support what I do. Shout out to Alexandra for the $1.99. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. I need to get me a tablet. I'm gonna get me a tablet. That way I can use that. Rather than use, but I don't even know. Could you go live on a tablet? I don't even know if you could do that. I think you could, right? I don't even know if you could go live on a tablet. You should be able to go live. I never had a tablet to go live on, so I don't know. I know a laptop you can. I'm gonna see if you could go live on a tablet. If you can, I'm gonna get me one of those. That way I can open it up. It's a bigger screen. It'll feel like a laptop and I could be outside with it. I'm gonna get me a tablet. Shout out to Alexandra for the $2 support. Says you are speaking true facts. True facts. As long as people are getting the message, that's what really matters. Because here's the thing, guys. The only ones you see talking about this supremacy crap is black people. And they use it as a money-making scheme. It's a money-making scheme, guys. It really is. It's a money-making scheme. Let me see. I got to get my charger. Where's my charger? It's going to rain. It is. You know what? Forget it. I ain't going to get it. I got about 10 more minutes. I'm going to end the live shortly, but I don't want to be on too long. Check out what Michael D said. Don't be fooled by this guy. Another jealous black. The jealousy got to stop, guys. It's sick, man. He says, don't be fooled by this guy. So now you mad? You telling people don't be fooled by this guy? This guy is a winner. You're the loser. Right after I finish this, I got to get back on the yard to do work. You see the tools right there? That right there is a dethatcher. It dethatches. You see the lawn? It is green. You see that? It's brand new, growing in. I got to do work on the yard. What work are you doing? You ain't doing no work but talking shit. You busy talking shit about me. You know? You busy talking about me right now. Is that you with a charger? Oh, hold on. My wife got a charger. See? Can't see you.
You got an extension cord?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good thing you got this about to pour out here. See? This is what happens when you have a wife. She's actually paying attention to my live stream. She came outside with a charger for me. See what I mean? She's a black woman. Just for those that want to know. Because, you know, some of you probably like, he probably got a white woman. That's what he got. A white woman. No, a black woman. So now we got a charger. Right? You can report whatever you want. Report these nuts. You out of here. Bye. Right? Now, let's get back to the content. Some clown came in there and says, I reported your video. You can report these nuts. Period. I don't care about that. Let's back to the content. Shout out to Vernica for the 5. She said, big ups to you. Keep being real. You will always have my support. Appreciate you. I have a lot of haters, man. You have people, you know what I don't understand about this place, bro? You got people that sit around watching me all damn day and hate me at the same time. And yet they come to the platform to watch me. Like, I can't sit around all day watching somebody and hate them too. That's crazy. And it be these ninjas that be doing all of this evil, bro. If you want to know who the biggest enemy to the black man right now and today, matter of fact, put a 1 in the chat. If you want to know who is the biggest enemy to the black man today, right now, put a 1 if you want to know who is the biggest enemy to the black man in America. Let's see what the people's saying. The biggest enemy to the black man in America right now is the black man. He's the biggest enemy, man, because when you try to educate the black man about coming up in life, he complained about white people oppressing him. And I'm like, ain't nobody oppressing you. It's 2025 and we're still talking about slavery. We're still talking about slave movies and, you know, anytime you bring up anything with history, they always bring up Harriet Tubman, MLK, Malcolm X. Like, are those the only people you know? Like, why we never bring up you? Why we never bring up you? Why we never bring up Tyrone in the black community for doing something great? Why every single time we talk about anything in terms of black history, we never bring up you or anyone today that is doing something to uplift and empower black people? We always talking about people that died 1,000 years ago. I'm tired of hearing about that mess. Just the other day, you had some woman, Shakur something, that died at age 70-something years old. Black folk on social media giving their RIPs, they don't even know nothing about her. They have no clue. She was pretty much accused of killing some state trooper or something like that. I don't know how true it is. They claim that the partner of the trooper admitted that she didn't do it. But here's the thing. She was a part of the Black Panther Party. I'm not sure if it was the original Black Panther or the new Black Panther. I don't know what it is, but I don't support none of them, right? I don't support none of these groups. What did she do for the Black community? What did she do for Black people? Because everybody's RIPing this woman as a freedom fighter. And I'm trying to figure out what exactly did she do for Black people when I look, because when I look in the Black community, I see crime, I see drugs, I see gangs, and I'm trying to figure out, we praise all of these people, but nothing is being done to solve any of these problems. She didn't do anything. That's my point. She didn't do anything. She was literally out there trying to get Black people to revolt against whatever system was going on back then. That didn't help us. The Black Panthers pretty much broke her out of prison, which is a crime, fled to Cuba so she could get asylum, and the government been trying to get her ever since. She ended up passing away of natural causes. It is what it is. My thing is, what did she actually do for Black people? You call me you could put the clown faces all day. You're not solving gang violence by putting clown faces. You do not have that same energy when thugs are killing one another in the hood every single day. So you sound crazy. I don't care about none of that stuff. You could talk all that talk, or at the end of the day, what exactly are you doing for your people to empower them? What did that woman do to solve the problems in the Black community? What did she do? No answer, right? And if you got the answer, super chat it, because I can't see the screen. This sun is beaming right in my face. The screen is literally black. I can't even see you. All I see is a clown face. That's all I see. You know? You said, what is you doing? You got to check your grammar. What is you doing? Grammar police, please. I'm educating you right now. You asking, what am I doing? It's a dumb question. I am educating you. Something you don't understand because you didn't graduate high school. I get it. You know? It's difficult to educate my people. Very difficult to educate them. They just don't believe in education. They don't believe in higher learning. None of that stuff. It's sad. It is hot as hell right now, bro. The sun is beaming right on me. You said the Bible is my Black history. Well, I agree. The Bible is Black history. I agree with that. But I don't agree with your next comment. You said you wish you was white. Why would I wish I was white? Why do Black people always do that? Why every time when a Black man is educating other Black men, you always resort to saying that somebody wish they were white? Why do y'all always do that? I don't wish I was white at all. I'm happy to be a Black man in America. Trust and believe me. But I'm trying to figure out, why do y'all always use that as a defense mechanism anytime the truth is being spoken of? You guys always resort to saying, oh, you trying to fit in with white people. You want to be white. You want to be this. You want to be... No, you're projecting. You want to be white. You want to be like them because you're jealous. And that's the truth. You're literally confirming what I'm talking about. You know? You're jealous of them. That's why you keep making excuses that you're being oppressed by someone. Nobody's oppressing me. I'm outside chilling. I'm chilling. I got work to do. Right after I get off this live, I gotta go tend to the yard. I gotta take care of this side. of the yard. I'm literally working on that side of the yard, right down that bottom part right there, not over there, but that section right there. I'm working on that right now. And once I'm done, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna complete that. I'm gonna get on the other side and I'm gonna do that. I got a lot of work I gotta do. Then I'm gonna get something to eat and I'm gonna get back to my content. Simple as that. You know? I'm not here playing no games. I'm literally working on the yard. It's crazy, man. You can never win with my people, bro. They will attack you for educating them. Literally. And it's crazy because they stay watching me on the live, but they hate me. That's sick. Listen, you sitting there watching me all day, hating me. It's insanity. It's the equivalent of walking in a gay bar. You walk in a gay bar, you're a straight man, but you walk in a gay bar and you start to yell at everybody. Why are you guys in here stripping? Why are you guys naked? Why are you guys lap dancing each other? But you walked in the gay bar. Something's wrong with you. Because you're in the bar. Why are you there? Why are you in there? You should have been left. So it must be that you like it. Right? I mean, picture that, guys. Picture a guy who is straight, walking into a gay bar, complaining about gay men, asking them, why are you gay? And he's in their house, their place of business, complaining. Dude, get out of the damn bar. You're bugging. You coming in there hating on them. They did minding their business, living their life, and you coming in their establishment to complain about why they're doing what they're doing, but you walked up in there. And then you're telling the people that's in the bar why I gotta sit here watching you guys lap dance each other. And you walked in the gay bar. Nobody asked you to go in there. You walked in there. You made a choice. You even paid to come in there. That's crazy work, bro. Absolutely crazy work. I can't even see. Shout out to JMP for the support. Says, our Lord made us all. Stop hating people. God created earth. I'm not sure what that word is. He can come in all different shades. Well, God did make all people. The problem is all people don't serve God. God created all people, but people don't serve God. That's why we have so much evil in the world right now. That's why, see, here's the thing. In the world, it's not really black and white. It's good versus evil. That's the real problem. But the devil made us focus on color. That's why we have so many issues right now. The devil tricked all of us. He told us, you're black, you're white, fight each other now. Rather than saying, you're good, you're evil. See, if you know that, now you'll know who is who. See what I mean? The fight is really good versus evil. That's the fight. But what the devil did is he said, you're black, you're white, you're this, you're that. Separated everybody. We're all divided. And we all hate one another. That's the world we live in. Everybody hates each other, bro. Believe it or not, everybody do. But the real fight is good versus evil. Well, you said we don't, what? I think you said that comment before. We don't wage war on flesh and blood, but it's flesh and blood that's doing the evil. Because demons and devils are possessing people. So even though we don't battle against flesh and blood, we're still battling human beings. In order for us to battle a demon, the demon inhabit a body, which is a human being. So if we're gonna see a manifestation of demons or evil in the world, it's going to be demonstrated through people. People are going to be the ones to do this. It's not like we're fighting spirits and stuff. It's going to be people. Everybody is not going to learn this truth, guys. A lot of people are going to remain in the dark, bro. Everybody can't be saved, you know? So I'm going to wrap up the show, guys. I appreciate everybody supporting the work. I really want to know, why is it that as black men in America that we give so much power to white supremacy, and we use that as a crutch and as an excuse when we could go out here and win and build and be successful? Why do we do this as black men? If you're black and you are watching this stream, you need to stop watching influencers that talk about white supremacy, racism, you're being oppressed, systematic racism. Content creators that talk about that garbage, they're making money. They're making their money while you are under their oppression. They're keeping you at the bottom. Similar to the church. You said you do that? I don't do that. I don't teach that. What are you talking about? I don't teach white supremacy. I don't teach none of that garbage. I don't teach that the white man holding me down. Ain't nobody holding me down. If the white man was holding me down, I wouldn't be here. So obviously the white man is not holding me down. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not being oppressed. I'm still trying to figure out what everybody being oppressed about. It's 2025. People still talking and acting like slaves. I don't get it. Am I saying there's no racism, that other groups of people may not like black people? Everybody don't like each other. Black people don't like white people. White people don't like black people. Asians may not like that group. That group don't like that group. I don't care about none of that stuff. All I'm saying is, rather than focusing on all that negative stuff, how about going out there and win? If you sit around all day worrying about who hate you, you're never going to win. You're never going to be successful at anything. You know? Let me block this person real quick. Spam in the chat with a bunch of damn stuff. It is what it is, right? Don't come into the live chat spamming. It's very disrespectful and rude, right? You said you can't wait till I get my wake-up call. You wishing evil on me? That's gonna happen to you. See, here's the thing. Let's entertain your comment. He said, I can't wait for you to get your wake-up call. Now, let me make some things clear to you. Did I say that there's no such thing as racism in the world? Did I say that white people love black people all day? Did I say that? No. I know that there's racists. I probably live around racists in this community. And guess what? I don't care. You know why? Because I live my own life. I don't worry about other people. I mind my business. So when you say, oh, I hope you get your wake-up call, blah, 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 you are a victim. You literally live in a cocoon in your own pit where you have this fear of other people. Why do you live like that? That's a horrible way to live. Where you are literally wishing, I hope you get your wake-up call. Wake-up call from what? I don't worship white people. I don't worship black people. I don't worship Asian people. I don't look at nobody as if though, like, oh, this is some superior. I don't do none of that garbage. I focus on myself, my family, and I try to teach and educate people because I'm an American. The war that's going on in the world is good versus evil. That's the fight. For some reason, you believe white people are your enemy. If they are, why are you still in America? Why you don't have your own? Why haven't you established your own nation and build your own? Why can't you do that? Why are you waiting for reparations? Go take it. Why are black Americans waiting for reparations? Go take it. Go take the reparations. Go take it. They hate America, right? They hate America, but they won't leave. I don't understand it. Listen, what Trump should do, in my opinion, Trump needs to round up all anti-Americans and get them out of America. And I think America would be great again. Just get them all out. If you're anti-American, get you out of here. Because I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand it. You know? If you're anti-American, anti-Trump, you got to get out. You got to get out. I don't like all this complaining all day. It's pathetic. It's sick. People complaining all day, making excuses for their own failures. The reason why a lot of black men keep complaining about being oppressed, the white man this, the white man that, is because they failed in the race. They're losing the race, and they want the white man to slow down and wait for him so he could catch up. How do I know this? Anytime you see black folk arguing about this topic, they always say that, oh, they had 400-year head start, and you know, really? 400-year head start? Fam, you were just born. You were just born. So if you were just born, you have the same start as everybody else that was born in your time. Because none of us was back then. None of us was back that time. So we don't know what went on. All we know is what they told us. And I don't care about none of that stuff. What I'm concerned with is right now. I was born in 77. 77 was the year I was born. That's all I care about, is from 77 to now. That's what you're supposed to be focused on. When were you born? That is when the race began. Everything else you're talking about is baloney. You worrying about history. You thinking like a slave, dog. Are you serious? So ignore history? Why in the world are you still living in a slavery time, bro? When are you gonna grow up? When? When are you folks gonna grow up? My goodness, bro. So you wanna dwell in slavery for the rest of your life. So you're literally pushing 50 and 60 and you still think like a slave. Rather do you empower your kids to be better. And this is the issue a lot of whites have with blacks. They're trying to figure out, when are you gonna move on? Okay, my ancestors did this. My ancestors had you guys in slavery. I get it. What do you want me to do? It's time to move on, man. This is crazy. Got a bug on my phone. Imagine me sitting around teaching my girls about slavery all day. You know, girls, we're enslaved and, you know, we gotta dance for massa. My girls would never be able to be successful. Look at somebody counting. What the heck you doing? What? Somebody said 300 plus. Wow. Somebody said, give this man a talk show. If they give me a talk show, they'll want to cancel me if they gave me a talk show. Matter of fact, if anybody out there could pull the strings and you could give me an actual talk show on national television, please make the talk show uncensored. I want to be able to speak my mind raw, no restrictions. I don't want the cancel culture police to come get me. I want to be able to, you know, don't try to Jimmy Kimmel me or any of that mess. I want to be able to freely talk what I need to say, straight, with all the explicits too. So whoever got that hookup, hook me up, you know? Because there's a lot of black men out here that are winning, a lot of black men that are getting to the bag, a lot of black women that have businesses and they're successful. They're doing their thing. They're making money. They're prospering. They're healthy. They're in the gym. And they're not complaining about white men and, oh, I'm being oppressed and all that goofy stuff. They're out here doing their thing. So what I'm trying to figure out with black folk is, why do we always dwell on being oppressed all day rather than winning all day? Like, can't we just win? and stop dwelling on slaves and, oh, I'm a slave, and you know, they had my people was on slavery, and you know, my people. We talk all that slavery stuff, but when we look in the black community, we see drugs and gangs. Don't tell me nothing about myself, man, if you're not going to solve the drug problem. Why can't black men in America solve the drug problem in the black community, in the hood, in the ghetto? I came from the projects, so I know what I'm talking about. I came from the hood, the projects, the slums, so I know what I'm talking about. In the hood, there's nothing but drugs, guns, gangs, and violence, and death. And I don't see the white man there. The white man is not in the black community putting drugs in the community. It's the black man doing it. The black man is selling drugs to his own people. Why the black man can't solve the problems in the black community? Come on now. I'm originally from New York. I'm originally from Brooklyn. I was in the Brooklyn projects, the real projects. If you want to know where the real projects is, it's in New York. The real projects is in New York. The real housing projects. That's where I came from. And guess what? Black people are mad because I made moves to put my family in a better situation. That's crazy. How the hell you mad because I put my family in a better situation? And you mad at me? They mad at me because of that, guys. Those of you that actually follow my platform and know what I'm about, know where I came from, put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact that I came from Brooklyn, from the projects. Put a 1 in the chat if you know the story. Because y'all know the journey of me moving out here. Y'all know the story already. Those of you that follow the platform. Because some of these people, they don't believe that. They think I was like I always been here. No, I actually came from the hood. So when I talk about the hood, when I talk about these things, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You know? And it's like no matter how much I speak, they get mad at me. It's crazy, man. I came from the hood, from the ghetto. So I know about all the gang violence, the drugs, the shootings. Every time somebody die in the hood, it's black on black crime. It's not no damn white supremacy. It's black on black crime. Blacks are killing blacks in the hood every day. Every single day. So my thing is, why y'all not solving y'all problems? You know? You got all of these damn demons that show up on my live calling me grifter, coon, Sambo, all this negative stuff. And you wondering why there's so much black on black crime, bro. You cannot be black and trust your own people, bro. They want you to die. The majority of the people that hate me are black, bro. They're black, man. It's crazy, man. And you got the black pocket watchers. They pocket watching the super chats. They mad. They mad as hell because people support my show. How you mad at me and they supporting my show? So you mad because I make money. You mad. You see what I mean? Jealousy, bro. Jealousy. Pocket watching. Mad at the world, bro. Somebody else said, now they mad at my hair. They said, cut your locks. Why you want me to cut my locks? They stay mad, bro. You can't blame them for keeping the same energy you're giving out. The energy I'm giving out is truth. They're giving out hate. That's not energy. That's hate. And matter of fact, they could give out that energy. They're not getting paid to give out that energy. They're giving out hate and they're not getting paid. That's crazy work. Grifter don't have dreads. Yeah, they negative as hell, bro. They could be as negative as they want. I don't really care. I'm doing content. I'm winning. They're losing. While they hating me, I'm still winning. They need to send the National Guard to the black community. Every black community, the National Guard should be up in there, making sure that they rid out all the gang members, the thugs, you know what I'm saying? Get them all out, because the black man is not doing it. I challenge every black man to go outside your house to the gang members, the drug dealers, and tell them to get out the community. Let's see if you got the balls to do it. You ain't gonna do it, because you scared. You scared. But you'll come to my live show to come into the comments to tell me a bunch of crap about myself. You're more angry with me speaking the truth than going outside and telling the drug dealers to get up out the community. I forgot what show it was. I'm trying to remember the show. What show was it, man? It was, all right. It was a show that was on television back in the day. It was a black television show, and you had the black brother playing a drug dealer, and the other black guy was trying to get him out of the community. Rock? Wait, that was his name? I'm trying to remember the name of the show. Okay. The dude that played the drug dealer in the show, he played in a movie. I'm not sure if it was Baby Boy, I'm not sure if it was Baby Boy or Boys in the Hood, where the dude went to the army or whatever, and he was a pimp, and he was in the car, and he was like, yeah, I was taking care of your son while you was in the army or in the penitentiary. I'm not sure what the hell it was. And he played in the television sitcom. What was the name of the sitcom? What was the name of the sitcom? You had that dude that played the drug dealer. The sitcom was called Rock? Nah. It was a sitcom. We're not talking about the movie, dog. We're not talking about the movie. The sitcom, you know, like Three's Company, The Jeffersons. It was a regular sitcom. I don't think that's it, man. All I know is on the sitcom, right? The dude came to his house and he knocked the door. The black guy opened the door and he was like, yo, I don't want you bringing your drugs into the community. And he said, I'm gonna press you, I'm gonna be on you. I don't know. I don't know if that was the name of the sitcom. You saying it's Rock? I don't know. That don't sound like it, but. I don't know the name of the sitcom, man, but basically, he got shot on the sitcom where somebody came in after the dude was speaking to him. He got shot. And then I guess later on, somebody was running for some presidency or some elected official or something like that. I forgot the name of it. I don't know. People putting out too many different names and stuff. If I had my laptop with me, I would probably be able to. It's not Good Times. I'm trying to think of the damn show, man. I don't know. Don't come in here cussing and acting a fool. We're gonna put you on timeout. Let's see. Let's put you on timeout. All right. Put you on timeout for 30 minutes. Pretty much that's the rest of the show. Right? If I said I don't know the name of the sitcom, I don't know the name of the sitcom. If you said it's Rock, it's Rock. If it's not, it's not. But if you're gonna keep on complaining about it, you're wasting your time. Right? You said it's Rock, stop acting like you don't know. Let me put you on the block list, right? Because if I just said I don't know, I don't know. right? I don't have time to be lying about a damn sitcom show, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna get up on out of here, man, because right now y'all really getting on my nerves with this nonsense. I'm trying to make a point, and y'all distracting from what I'm trying to put out there, and it's really messing up my flow. So I'm gonna pretty much end the show. Appreciate those who came through. We'll talk about other topics later on, because I was trying to make a good point by using that show, and it's like with the way people acting, it's like y'all don't want to hear the truth. So I'll just end the show and just call it a day. Be back on later on, talk about another topic. When you try to educate people, man, it's very difficult, man. They just don't want to. They don't want to listen to nothing, bro. They just want to piss you off. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel today. Click the notification bell to be notified when we go live. Double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? But we're going to do more videos like this, because I got to teach these folks to stop having this oppressed mentality. And again, don't watch channels, man, where they're constantly talking about us being oppressed and how the white man got his foot on our neck. Stop listening to that garbage, man. That's garbage, y'all. That is little trash. Don't listen to that poison, bro. That stuff keeps you down, bro. Low vibration, man. You got to go out there and win as a black man, as a black woman. You could win like anybody else, you know? Because there's too much hate in the world. And what I realized with the black community is they're racist towards whites, but they don't want to admit it. They complain that white people are racist, but if you really think about it, blacks are racist towards whites, but they don't want to admit it. They say, well, you know, we're black, we can't be racist. That's a lie. That's a lie. You could be just as racist, if not worse, because yours is hidden. It's like a hidden form of hate, and it's disgusting, man. It's worse when you don't admit it. Like when you're in denial about your hate, that's bad. When you convince yourself that you're not a hater, that you're not a racist, when you are, that's bad. That's when it becomes scary and dangerous. You know? We admit it all the time, and legally we can't be racist. The system, man, please stop that garbage. Black people have a spending power of $1 trillion in America. You are not being oppressed. You have the power to shut down businesses. You have the power to bankrupt people. You got a lot of power in America. I don't want to hear that garbage of, oh, we can't be racist because we don't have no power. You sound weak. Think about how weak you sound. What? So you admitting to not having no power? No wonder you can't solve the problems in your community, because you feel you don't got no power. So who's going to solve the problems in your community? The white man? He's going to solve your problems? But I thought you don't like him. Isn't this crazy? You don't like the white man, but you want him to solve your problems. That's insanity. You don't like the white man, but you want him to solve your problems. That don't make no sense. If you don't like him, how can he solve your problems? That's wild, bro. Jackson says, another guy obsessed with race. How long you been watching the show, Jackson? 2 seconds? Because I can guarantee you just walked in the show. Another dumbass who just showed up. You just walked into the show and already you got an opinion. We've been here for over an hour and change. Were you here from the start? He said, I'm obsessed with race. If he would have been here from the beginning, I don't care about no damn race. I am literally talking about a topic of black folk always claiming they're being oppressed by the white race. Who's oppressing you in 2025? Because ain't nobody oppressing me. I want to know who's doing this oppressing. They mad at me because I'm speaking the truth. Shout out to, is that Shatika? I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but shout out to you for the $10 support. Says, I enjoy watching your content. You actually have encouraged me in my own life. Thank you. Keep doing the great work. Hey, I appreciate that. See, guys, not everybody hate me. There's a lot of people that like what I do, you know? Shout out to Christine Pittman for the $10 support. Shout out to you for sponsoring the show. All of you folks who calling me names, right? Let me explain something to you. Number one, you're broke. You don't got no money in your pocket. Your living conditions is horrible. Your lifestyle sucks. You're not happy with yourself. You hating on me every day and you're not getting paid to do it is nasty work. At least get paid to hate me. If you're just hating me for free, when we live in a capitalistic society, you're doing bad, fam. At least try to figure out a way to be monetized so that your hate counts. It's about to pour and rain right now, man. I can smell the rain in the air. It's about to rain. I can smell the rain. When I see people hating me, it makes me laugh, bro. Because they not getting paid. Shout out to Rusty for the Rusty comment. Says, your whole stream is about race, bro. Hey, could you post more $2 support saying the same thing? We appreciate you. My whole stream is not about race. It's about elevating the black man to think higher than a slave. It's like people have selective hearing. We live in a horrible world, bro. That's why I try my best to stay away from people, man. Because everybody's crazy. Imagine, is it this way in college too today? Where everybody is this slow? Because I used to think that people that attend college were smart and intelligent. But it seems like a lot of people are dumb today, bro. Like you try to have conversations, they're just not intelligent. They have selective hearing. They hear what they want to hear. It's like I could speak one thing, people hear another thing. And then they ask stupid questions. And I'm like, bro, I don't got time to keep going back and forth. We have one subject that I've been talking about the whole time. And people are saying I'm talking about race. Said you're not having conversations. Another slow connection. This is crazy, man. Let me see. Shout out to Stemmers, I believe it is. Shout out to you for the $5 support. Says, I have been to every state, city, mall, plaza, college. Never met a white supremacist in the 250 people a day, 6 day a week I met. That's what I'm saying. To me, I think I don't want to say it's a myth, because I'm sure, see, all right, there's a difference between a white supremacist and a racist, right? There is such thing as racism, and there are racists in the world. But I think the whole idea of this supremacy thing, it's an excuse that I believe, this is just my opinion, I believe black people made that up. I believe black people made up that term. I have never heard a white person say that they are a white supremacist. I've never heard them say that. So to me, it's a term that black people made up. Had to be. Right? Because I never seen one. I never heard one. I never seen a channel where somebody's like, hey, and they're waving a flag. I never seen it. Damn, I need to get to work, fam, before this rain show up, fam. For real, for real. I need to get to work, guys. I'm gonna shut down the stream, guys, because I really got to get to work. That rain is about to come, and I don't want to mess up what I'm trying to do. I got to get to the yard. The rain is literally about to come. You know, I can smell it. When you're a landscape guy, a yard guy, and you're into lawn care, you could just feel the rain. You know it's coming. You know? Let me see. Okay. And again, guys, my enemy is the black man. That's my enemy. My enemy is the black man. I just want to make that clear for the record. Not the white man. The black man is my enemy. Based on my experience being an American, living in America, the ones who hate me the most, that express their hatred, their racism, they call me slurs, hateful things, black people. They're the ones that hate me the most. All my time being in America, I have received nothing but hatred from my own people. That's right. Not the white man. And I'm sure there's probably white people out there that hate me too, but I don't care because I don't know them. But black folk, they're the ones who express their hatred towards me the most. And it's sick because when you express hate towards me and you're black, you're showing white America how hateful we can be towards one another, which means we're really not brothers and sisters. So when you hate me, you hate yourself. You know, shout out to Azandra in the building. Moderator, Azandra in the building. I think Forever Studios was here, right? I think I had shouted him out earlier. Hold up, did I miss a super chat? Oh no, I saw that one. Why is this person calling me a Jamaican? I'm not Jamaican. Why y'all always do that? Calling me Jamaican for? I mean, shout out to all the Jamaicans, all the Trinis. But on YouTube, they keep calling me Jamaican. They call me Trinidadian. They call me Haitian. I don't, you guys just call me anything y'all want. This is crazy. Trump should send the troops to America to make America more American. Now, what Trump need to do is clean up social media. That's what he need to do. Because there's a lot of terror cells on social media that is a threat to national security. You know? You should really clean up social media because we're not talking about clean it up in the context of like people are not allowed to talk. No. There's a lot of channels that try to radicalize viewers in order to express hate. That's what they're doing. And people really need to think about that. Like there's a lot of channels that are anti-white that try to get black people to hate whites. Then you might have channels that are purely white that want to radicalize those people to argue with blacks. And it's just really crazy, you know? Why would you say, why are you blocked when you're in the comment section? You said, why are you blocked, but you're here? You're not blocked. You're perfectly fine. Shout out to Brainwaves. I see you in the building. Let me see, you blocked them? Oh, what Ashley said, I didn't even see what they said. They probably said something dumb. And make sure you support Brainwave's channel as well. Make sure you support his channel. If you're viewing this channel, support Brainwave's channel. And also Floridane Rollo, salute. And Forever Studios, they have YouTube channels. Why you hate yourself What? Why you hate yourself in such a way? Where do you get that ideology from? I don't hate myself. I'm blessed. You hate yourself. You're projecting on me. That's the problem. See, one of the problems that the black community have is that they project the way they feel about themselves onto other people. You hate yourself. That's why you express that. What kind of traumatic things you've been through as a child? Was your father in your life? Were you abused? What did you experience that made you feel this way? Because obviously you don't like yourself. And typically misery loves company. People that don't like themselves, they hate others. They express this evil towards other people. Yeah, they trying to, and normally it's these unresolved traumas and issues that they have not yet to resolve. That's what's going on. Cause you what? Cause you criticizing black folks and they in their feelings. I mean, I'm not causing any harm on anyone. I'm just speaking the truth. I don't understand how could anybody hate the truth that I'm sharing when it's real talk. Like, it don't even make no sense. Like, I just don't get it. We need to stop complaining about being slaves and start going out there and win so we can earn that respect from other groups. Because a lot of groups, they don't respect you as a man if you're not out there putting in work. If you're a black man and all you're doing is complaining all day, being oppressed, complaining of being a slave, ain't nobody gonna respect you. See, here's the thing. There's people that don't even like me, but they respect me. Did you get that? There are people out there that don't like me, but they respect me. Yeah. There's a lot of people out there that don't like you, but they respect you. You know why? Because you about your business. You said, who cares about you? Who cares about you? You. You care. You watching me. If you watching me, you care. It's crazy, right? It's crazy how somebody can hate you and watch you at the same time. That's crazy. I would have been left. Oh, I don't like that dude. I'm out. Why are you so mad at me for? What the hell what did I do to you? No, what you're mad about is your life. It's like you hate me, but you know I'm speaking the truth, so you tune in. You hate the truth, but you like watching the commentary because it's real talk. I mean, I understand I'm the realest in these social media streets. I keep it a buck with the people. It is what it is. I'm good at what I do. But don't get mad at me, though, You says you are entertaining. Nobody is mad. You are comical. Hey, as long as you viewing, that's comical. As long as you viewing, that's comical. Because if that's your mentality, that's crazy. Because I'm not really trying to entertain. I'm trying to educate. I'm trying to stimulate thought so that you can come up in your thoughts and stop thinking like a slave. Let me ask the question again. To all black people that are viewing, do you believe you are being oppressed in America? Put a 1. If you're black and you feel you are being oppressed in America, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if you're not, if you don't feel you're being oppressed. Let's see what we got. Damn, Raymond, you the only one that feel like you're being oppressed? Where my laughter tracks at? So we only have one black man that believe he's being oppressed in America. That's sad, man. That's crazy work, bro. How are you being oppressed in 2025? What plantation you on? I want to know what plantation Raymond is on so we could come free him. What plantation is Raymond on so we can all come free him? Because he's on a plantation, y'all. This is crazy. I didn't know a plantation still exists. Which plantation is Raymond on? Yo, this is crazy. What plantation are you on? We got to go free this brother. Raymond, what plantation are you on so we could come free you? There is still an active plantation in America, yo. What plantation are you on? Which state you in? Watch, listen, I want to know where Raymond at. He came back? Raymond left, bro. Do we have any white viewers that have a plantation that Raymond is on? Because he says he's still on a plantation. I'm just trying to figure this out so we could come free this guy because he said he's being oppressed. Guys, please stop watching channels that talk about you being oppressed and that you're being, we're all slaves and, you know, the white man is oppressing us and, you know, he's bringing us down. I don't want to hear that garbage. I really don't. I'm tired of hearing that mess. When I go to channels and I hear people talking like that, to me, they're hustling people. It's a hustle. It's like going to these churches where they tell you that, oh, you know, God will give you a miracle if you just give me your money. God want to give you a miracle. If you just pay me a tithe and an offering, God will give you a blessing. That's a lie. God ain't giving you nothing. It's a lie. Why God need for you to pay him? Why did God need for you to pay him money in order for him to bless you? You said Raymond is in Guatemala? Wow. That's crazy. I just saw a video the other day of Jamal Bryant pimping people in the church. I'm gonna do a video about it. This dude was like, yeah, bring your tithes and bring your offerings. I'm gonna expose him later on, bro. I am tired of these damn preachers, bro. Pimping the people out of all their money. Living off the people. Taking all the people money, bro. Like, come on now. All that stuff is a hustle, bro. The Most High never told these damn preachers take your money. They taking your money. Why you think you poor? The pastor living good while you poor. It's a hustle, bro. Don't you know that? Going to church is big business. The pastor is a pimp. He's a pimp, bro. Always remember that. If there's anything you're going to get, bro, the pastor's a pimp. You know? Busy taking your damn money. How come the pastor not healing you? Didn't Jesus say to go heal the sick and open up blind eyes? What the pastor doing is he's opening up your wallet. He's not opening up blind eyes. He opening up your purse and taking your money. What do you mean not all of them? All pastors are pimps, all of them. Ain't no pastors in the world, bro. Listen, there is no more pastors in the world, bro. None. All pimps. I'm just being honest. I know you're gonna get mad. Kenneth Copeland is a pimp. Joel Osteen's a pimp. Creflo Dollar's a pimp. T.D. Jakes is a pimp. All of them are pimps. All of them. Hustlers. Taking our people money. Why is it the pastor lives in the best house, best communities, and you in the ghetto? I know about this because I was on that side, fam. Meaning, I was one of those dumb people that used to give the money to the church. And I figured it out one day. I was like, wait a minute, I'm getting pimped. The pastor's a hustler. So I'm like, wait a minute, I'm giving all this money and I'm going broke. I'm going broke giving the pastor, I'm giving the pastor the money and I'm going broke, bro. I'm like, yo, I can't buy my food. I can't pay my bills. I can't pay my rent. It's because I'm giving the pastor this money. And when I look at the pastor driving a nice car, looking good, you know what I'm saying, got designer shoes. I'm like, damn, he using my money. That's my money. You know? How many times are you gonna post the same comment, dog? This is why we be blocking people, man. I'm gonna put you on timeout for 24 hours. I put them on timeout for 24 hours, bro. Damn, that's crazy. Yo, I don't think nobody ever got timed out for 24 hours, bro. Yo, I put him on timeout for 24 hours so he could run a marathon. Yo, man, it's gonna rain, bro. It's gonna rain. You ever put anybody on timeout for 24 hours? I never did that before. I said, hey, they have the option, so let me do it. I put them on timeout for 24 hours. Yo, I know he mad right now. He's like, damn, bro, I'm on timeout for 24 hours, bro. Let him go cool off and run a marathon, man. Oh, man. Now you disrespected my mama. My mama dead, dog. You can't disrespect mama, fam. My mama dead, bro. She died of cancer. And if I was near you, it would have been a problem if you would have said that to my face. Trust and believe that. So that's the thing about the internet. You guys can say things on the internet, but you can't say it in a man's face. You can't do that. You're talking about a man's dead mama? Like, this is sweet. You do that stuff in my face, bro? The amount of love I got for my mama, bro? It'll be a problem for you. Trust and believe that. You lucky you over that phone, over that tablet, on them computers, hiding like a coward. Big cowards on social media, man. People love to talk crap over the internet. And you catch them in face to face, and you say stuff like that to me, I'm telling you straight. You say that in my face about my mama and she dead? Bro, it's not gonna be good for you, man. Seriously. No, I blocked him. That's what it is. That's why you can't see it, but he said it. He was disrespecting my mother. Typical coward stuff, fam. Somebody said, what? Your hairline is receding? No. Your mama hairline is receding. That's why she wear that wig at church. Only trash talk like that? No, the thing is, my mama's dead. And he said something disrespectful. You see? So I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. I really gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to work. It's gonna rain. I hope it rain. It don't. It's like I could smell rain in the air, but it looked like it may not rain. The thing about it out here, sometimes it could be raining in Durham or raining in Charlotte, and it's not raining over this side, you know? It might be raining in Raleigh. I don't know. But it's different parts of North Carolina where it could be raining. Or it could be raining on another town or something. Because that's weird. There was one time, it was raining out here, right? On my side of the street, it was sunny. The sun was out. It was sunny on my side. Across the street, it was pouring raining for about a good 30 minutes. There was no rain on my side, but there was rain on the other side. It was pouring for 30 minutes. I'm like, I'm shaking my head because I never seen nothing like that before. Never seen nothing like that before. I thought I was bugging. It was bone dry on my side, but raining across the street. You know? So I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. It is what it is. I gotta get me something to eat. And I gotta get to work. First, I gotta get to work first. I really gotta get to work, guys. So, hey, I gotta get out of here. For real, for real, for real. I gotta get to work. I'll be back on later on with more content, you know? But it is what it is. I'm in North Carolina. So you guys take care. Again, shout out to I'm Scared But Won't Hesitate. Shout out to you for the support again. I'm gonna make sure and shout you out in my next streams for the major support. And shout out to everybody that supported the show, everybody that came through. Appreciate all of y'all rocking with the platform. If you like the content, consider subscribing. If you like the vibe, if you like the realness, subscribe to the channel. Double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. If you don't like my content, you think it sucks, and you can't stand me, then hey, you don't have to subscribe. At the same time, I still appreciate the fact that you stood by, even if you didn't like really my content. Maybe next time you might like it and consider subscribing. Nonetheless, we're gonna get up on out of here. So it is what it is. So I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna sign out. Y'all take care. It is what it is. Let me see. Someone says I ain't subscribing. Your content is gay. Whatever. That's cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's like I just said what I said, and he still want to insult me. Like, is it really worth it? Like, this is crazy, man. It don't make no sense. So, hey, y'all take care, man. I'm gonna sign out. I got work to do, right? So it is what it is, man. I'm gonna get up on out of here, do what I gotta do. Oh, boy. We got battery life. Yeah. Yeah, so let me go over here because I want to show you what I'm doing. See, if you look at this part here, let me see. See, this is growing. This is brand new, fresh, that is growing. See that side over there? All back there is already growing in. This side here is brand new, that's coming in, you know? So I'm working on this over here, and over here is what I'm working on. So, yeah, it's looking good. I'm doing my thing. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna get back to it. So it is what it is, man. So y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Those of you that support the show, you know, it is what it is, man. And I got to work on the other side. The other side, hold on. This side over here. I mean, it's coming in. I mean, over here it's good. Over here it's good. Look. See this? See how that's coming in? Pretty nice, right? Yeah. That's coming in good. But that rain is about to come down, so I got to get to work, guys. I really do. I got to get back to doing my job outside, guys. So it is what it is. Y'all take care. Ringo TV reactions. We in the building for another one. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all take care. We out. Peace. Peace and blessings to the mods. Alexandra, Brainwaves, Forever Studio, Caramel, Kimmy Kim, B-Dub Man, Sean the Navigator, Tracy, Sherelle, and Shao. Got everybody's name, right? Yeah. I'm out. Peace.